Ed Asner built a lot of wealth during his legendary film and TV career, but where did it all go after his passing? Let's take a closer look at the late actor's life and legacy. On August 29, 2021, legendary actor Ed Asner died at the age of 91, passing away at his home in California from natural causes. Asner's long career in film and television stretched back more than 5 decades. Even in the last years of his life, he was working regularly, appearing on shows like Cobra Kai, Grace and Frankie, and much more. Though his list of roles is long, many of Asner's fans remember him best for his role as news producer Lou Grant on the beloved sitcom The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
I don't plan things, Mary. I just like to let things happen. I like to be spontaneous. Call me madcap, but that's the way I am.
Asner's performance as Lou Grant was so well received by audiences that he was given a spin-off show centered on his character. Titled simply Lou Grant, the show ran from 1977 to 1982 and was a success in its own right. Asner ended up playing Lou Grant for 12 years and won 5 Emmy Awards for his work as a character across 2 series. But Asner wasn't done. He continued working until the end of his life and became an icon to younger generations thanks to his performances as Santa Claus in Elf and as Carl Fredricksen in Pixar's classic Up. Born in Missouri in 1929, Asner served in the U.S. military in the 1950s before he decided to try out life as an actor. According to Variety, that career began working on the stage in Chicago, which eventually led to work as a theater actor in New York City. He remained on the stage until the early 1960s when he finally moved from New York to Los Angeles to try his hand at film and television. His early years on the West Coast got him guest appearances on a number of TV shows, including The Alfred Hitchcock Hour and The Outer Limits. Of course, it was his appearance on The Mary Tyler Moore Show beginning in 1970 that made him a household name. The Mary Tyler Moore Show ran for 7 seasons and eventually led to the Lou Grant spin-off series starring Asner in the title role. Though it was an official spin-off, Lou Grant was quite a departure from its predecessor. The show moved Lou from his job as a TV producer in Minneapolis to work as a newspaper editor in Los Angeles, and the tone shifted from comedy to drama, often focusing on important social and political topics. Domestic abuse, gang violence, and homosexuality were all issues depicted on the show, a decision that reflected Asner's real-life political activism at the time.
We can't weigh each story and say maybe we shouldn't print it because somebody might get hurt.
Asner later told Deseret News in 2003 that he believed Lou Grant was prematurely canceled for his decision to speak up for what he believed was right. After the show ended in 1982, his career continued to flourish, and he continued working until his August 2021 death. According to IMDb, he even has several projects still slated for release in 2022 and 2023. After all that work and all the awards he earned during his time as an actor, Asner had earned a reported net worth of $10 million by the time of his death. So what happened to all that wealth? Who inherited his money after his passing? Public information on Asner's heirs is scarce, but there are definitely several places the money could have gone. Asner was married twice in his lifetime, to Nancy Sykes from 1959 to 1988, and to Cindy Gilmore from 1998 until he filed for divorce in 2015. It's not clear whether or not the divorce was finalized before Asner died, and it's possible but not necessarily likely that both of his ex-wives could have received part of his fortune. According to TMZ, Asner and Gilmore had reached some kind of financial settlement together in 2009, after they separated in 2007. Asner and Sykes had 3 children during their marriage, named Matthew, Liza, and Kate. In 1987, Asner had a son named Charles with his partner Carol Jean Vogelman. After Charles was diagnosed with autism, Asner became involved with the nonprofit group Autism Speaks, one of many charity organizations he supported throughout his life. Asner's work in the autism community eventually led to the foundation of the Ed Asner Family Center, a facility dedicated to providing resources to neurodivergent children and adults. It's quite possible that Asner's children and the various charities he supported were major beneficiaries after his death. Asner was also passionate about helping his fellow actors. He was president of the Screen Actors Guild in the 1980s, and in the years after his service, he continued to lobby for better benefits for Guild members. In 2020, he joined a lawsuit against the Guild over changes it made to its health coverage for actors, arguing for better care for members of the union. It's possible his passion for the issue led to donations of his fortune to help his fellow actors. Wherever Asner's fortune went, it's clear that his legacy is one of great charity as well as great performances.